What is up, everybody? Welcome to a night video. I haven't made one of these in a little while. Initial reaction to Jamaica-Canada. We knew this was going to be a tight match. I picked Canada to go through because I thought that they had the more momentum going behind them after a very surprising and uplifting performance in the group stages. I knew that Jamaica, and I said that Jamaica were the better team, but I thought Canada would get by just through their spirit alone. So the breakdown happened in this match. It went crumbling down for Canada in the opening stages where Jamaica took an early lead through Francis in the 6th minute. From then on, Canada really struggled to grow into the game. Once Jamaica doubled their lead in the second half through Romario, that was an excellent strike, by the way, one of the best goals of the tournament so far that we have seen this year. You knew Canada really. It seemed like they were done. But, unfortunately for them, they didn't kick it into high gear until after that second goal win for Jamaica, but it was too late at that point. They almost came close to tying this up at 2 apiece, but the deficit was too large to make up. I thought that the way Canada responded, though, after going 2-0 down, was very professional. They were the dominant side. Jamaica had very sloppy clearances at back, and then we saw that Jamaica had essentially resigned themselves to just bunkering down and trying to hit Canada on the counter from the 60th minute onwards. But Canada took one back in the 61st minute through Hoylett, who himself had a wonderful strike that was close to the outside of the box. I thought there were two very good goals in this game, and Petrasso, Larry linking up front. Canada almost came from behind to level this, and if they had gotten that second goal, it would have gone straight into penalties, and who knows how that would have played out. I thought that Blake, the Jamaican goalkeeper, had the best match of the tournament. His best performance of the tournament. I consider him man of the match for making such crucial saves, denying Canada the opportunity to come from behind here. In my mind, I think he's been one of the best goalkeepers at this Gold Cup so far. Maybe he'll be named on the All-Star 11 come this tournament's conclusion. Who knows? But at the end of the day, what made the difference for Jamaica here was their superior physicality. We saw that when they were winning long balls against Canada, one-on-one challenges, Jamaica was winning most of them. They were intercepting a lot of Canada's poor passing. Physically stronger, faster, maybe with the exception of Alphonso Davies of Canada, but he's kind of like a one-hit wonder for that squad. But overall, Jamaica had the better individuals. Even though Canada had been playing better collectively at this Gold Cup, Jamaica just had too much in individual quality to overcome any kind of Canadian organization. And that strike by Romario was just... Mario Williams, that was just... I don't think most goalkeepers could have stopped that. So there was not much that Canada could have done at that point. But Canada really has a lot of positives to take away from this tournament. A lot of people didn't think they would come second in their group. I thought they would finish in third and advance as one of the two best third-placed teams. Some people didn't think they'd even get out of their group. I know, some of my subscribers were telling me they thought they would just get a couple of points and then crash out, and they would draw against French Guiana. And French Guiana almost got a point off them, but Canada, the way they conducted themselves in those group games against Honduras and Costa Rica was really disciplined. It was very brave. They could have won both of those games. They could have won Group A. In my opinion, they were the best performing team in Group A of this tournament. Honduras and Costa Rica, both of whom have been pretty disappointing. In my opinion, in my view, in my analysis. Jamaica, are they one of the 4 best teams in CONCACAF? No, they're not, but they deserve to be in the semifinals because you can only beat what's put in front of you. Because of the Gold Cup draw, the runner-up of Group C played the runner-up of Group A, which means that one of these two teams had to make the semifinals despite both of them not being at or even near the best 4 sides in the region, as I mentioned in my previous video from earlier today. So it's going to be interesting to see who Jamaica plays in the semifinals. They could meet Mexico again. They just played them in the group stages, and it would be their third overall meeting in just the last two Gold Cups. They met each other in the 2015 final, met each other in the group stages here. In this tournament, they could meet again, and that'll be really interesting. Maybe Jamaica is their revenge arc, their story is maybe not over. Maybe they really want to continue another run to the final of the Gold Cup, and who knows? One thing that really stood out to me about Jamaica, in this, not just in this match, but in this tournament, is they look very defensively organized. They have not conceded many goals in this tournament. I thought that most of the fact that they had conceded against El Salvador, all respect to El Salvador, they deserved that goal. It was mostly due to a lapse of concentration, in my opinion. But for the most part, Jamaica has been doing a good job of holding teams to clean sheets. Mexico did not score on them. Curacao could not score on them. And it's been part of a larger pattern that I noticed with Jamaica going back to the previous Gold Cup. They're not a team that concedes many goals. They're just not. So can this defensive organization and discipline and their strength get them to the final? I think it can. I don't know if it will. Part of me still strongly believes that the winner of the match later on tonight between Mexico and Honduras will eventually get to the final. They'll get over Jamaica, and they'll play the winner of the other semifinal match. But let's not think that far ahead. But Jamaica here, look, they have a path to the final. And for Canada, I think for Canada, there's nowhere else to go from here except up. They should be proud of themselves in this tournament. Their best overall Gold Cup performance, probably since the early 2000s, like 2002, 2003. I know they won it in 2000, but they did get to a semifinal in 2002, 2003, I believe. So Canada, I mean, they got a great coach in Octavio Zambrano. I think he's taking them in the right direction. And for Jamaica, unfortunately for them, they cannot qualify for the World Cup. They did not qualify for the Hex. Maybe this Gold Cup, another successful run in the Gold Cup, will be able to get them to focus on the bigger picture, which is getting back to a World Cup tournament. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video later tonight. The reaction to Mexico, Honduras. Until then, peace out. Love you guys. Good night.